everybody, I'm home.
Hey, how are you?
Well, tell us everything, sweetie. How's school going so far?
It's great, Mom. I got powerful connections now, thanks to Grandpa.
Chris, I'd give you a hug, but I'm exhausted from working 2 jobs to pay your tuition. I've been selling butt scratchers. Butt scratcher?
No, Peter.
Butt scratcher!
Peter, no.
Butt scratcher?
No!
Butt scratcher.
Dad, you got an extra job just to put me through school?
We all did, Chris.
The global recession is taking the heat out of Africa's biggest economy. South Africa's inflation is stabilizing. According to numbers, prices are still rising by more than 8% a year. The rate has eased in April as spending and investment declined. A different dynamic is emerging across the continent's second largest economy, which is regaining a workforce. As part of our Africa Inc. coverage, Christian Purefoy has been finding out why Nigerians who emigrated to find work are now coming home.
America's and Europe's immigrants are looking for jobs back home. With the economic crisis and high unemployment, Nigerians are leaving the West to take up job opportunities on offer in Nigeria's developing economy.
Because of the economic climate in the UK right now, they have the recession is affecting the jobs sector, so it's finding it very difficult for somebody to secure a job here in the UK.
Things are not particularly very good down here anymore, and I believe there are more chances for me right now at home.
Oyinda Mola Taiwo is one so-called repatriate. Typical of many returnees with her foreign degree, work experience and accent. She came home to Nigeria after 11 years in Europe, where she worked for global consultancy firm McKinsey. She's now working for one of Nigeria's largest banks. She left as the global economic crisis began, but says that was just one of her reasons for returning.
If you come here every day and you work and you're able to contribute, then you have the fulfillment even within yourself. It's, I think that in what you lose in moving, you gain because you're able to do work that you really believe in, work that you really believe is making a difference on a big scale.
She's being paid close to what she was earning in Europe. But with Lagos recently ranked one of the most difficult places to work in the world by Business Week magazine, it's been a readjustment.
What other differences are there, you know, in just getting to work, living in Lagos?
I mean, it's really a change of lifestyle. I mean, for instance, you don't have electricity all the time, you don't have power, so you always have to make sure you have a generator. If you have a generator, you have to make sure that it has diesel. For water, you've got to make sure that, you know, the borehole's working, because, for instance, this morning I opened the taps and there was no water coming out, and so it doesn't work the way everything does in Europe.
The traffic may be notorious, local ways of doing business a little different, but with one of the largest telecommunication networks in Africa and a banking industry expanding across the continent, what Nigeria offers now that the West doesn't are business opportunities.
There are no reliable figures for how many Nigerians have returned, but director of one Nigerian recruitment company says he has registered 10,000 Nigerians interested in returning home. And those wanting to return from America, he says, are at their highest levels since he started business in 2004. And he says they're an invaluable asset for Nigeria's development.
I don't see Africa being static. We want to catch up with the rest of the world. There are certain things we need to do, and we need the skills to do those things. With the skills are lacking locally, which is the case in most cases, and then you have Africans abroad who want to relocate. Hey, we want to create a win-win situation for everyone.
The West's brain drain is Africa's brain.